Welcome back everybody to another episode of Super Mario Galaxy. And as you can see, we're not at the fountain again. I did the coin flip off screen. We got heads. So in this episode, we are starting off not by doing Space Jump Galaxy, but we are doing up the Cosmic Comet at Honey Hive Galaxy. And knowing what the Cosmic Comets are, I feel like this is a better way of starting off the episode than just a normal ass start. So, whole point of Cosmic Comets, as the Prankster Comet has said in the previous episode, we fight a mirror of ourselves. It is much easier to show than tell. Press Z to crouch. Crouch and press A to do a backward somersault. That's what they call it. It is called a backflip in layman's terms. And as you can see, the one-up's not there, but the star bits of the emerald are here, so grab those if you can. So, go all the way over here to the path, and we fight Cosmic Mario. Cosmic Luigi if you're playing Super Luigi Galaxy. So, there we go. Anyway, I'll explain that as well later, but the whole point of the Cosmic Comet is that we are trying to race a different version of ourselves. Not a persona or not a shadow per se, but we are racing ourselves to an endpoint. And as you can see, we are racing to the end of that honey pit. As you saw before, that me crouching and pressing A, if you press crouch, you'll ready up into a running stand, and press A at the right time, you'll get a really good start boost. Oh god, I almost ran off the edge with the honey. Anyway, after that, it just makes it a lot easier for you to get a head start and get to the star. If you mistime it, you'll backflip at the beginning of the race, which make you lose time. But that's just the whole point of the Cosmic Comets. Those are a little harder because you are fighting yourself. If the Cosmic gets the star, you have to restart the star. So it's just that. But with that Cosmic Comet out of the way, we are gonna go back. Well, I'm gonna go see if there's any more Cosmic Comets. If there's not, I'll go back to Terrace Fountain. And there is not. So we're gonna go back and finish Space Jump Galaxy. But on the way, going back on the Cosmic Comets is that those are very fun. You just fight a different version of yourself to gain a star, and it's kind of cool. And they actually get some parts of the stage to make it. But back to Space Jump we go, finishing off the board, and we get to do another star as well. So, Terrantox's Tangled Web. So, as you've also been hearing, I got water. Professionalism be damned, but I am a thirsty boy. Anyway, Terrantox's Tangled Web. Alright, so, what do you say, Captain Toad? A brave brigade toad went to search for a power star. He went out to that planet and hasn't been seen since. You think he's okay? Nah, he's fucking dead. This is like, I know this is hard to say, but he's just dead. You better sign up like a funeral for him, man. Something I don't understand about this game in general, but I'm like asking for logic in a damn Nintendo game, is how the fuck can they breathe in space? What was it like? I know people have always been theorized that if you take off your helmet in space, your head would just implode and shit like that, but I don't know. Also, you see this like a little star thing here? If you crouch and spin, it activates like you're near it. I don't know for the life of me. I don't know if this is a normal Galaxy 1 or a Super Luigi Galaxy 1, but I know I've seen a glitch where you go through this, where you're here on top of the glass, spin, and then you go into the star here and just skip this entire area. But I don't know. Also, you can see there's a hungry Luma here. Hey, got any tasty starbits? If you feed me a bunch of starbits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and then transform. I'm famished and need 50 starbits to curb my hunger pangs. We don't have 50. But as you've been seeing, there's a bunch of shit here. Excuse me. So, let's just walk around and any star bits seen here, you can collect them, and you can also get out of here, so you're not trapped here. But just look around, just try to find any star bits you find, any Goombas you also can see, you can spin into them and kick them to grab more star bits. We are only gonna need 4 more. 1 more star bit, and we get to leave. Excuse me. Anyway, what's another topic I can talk about? Because I know previous episode I said that this is being recorded the day before Xenoblade 3 Direct. In general, I'm recording these way in advance again. If anything, if you want to know what I've been doing during these LPs, is that I've actually fully edited everything of Mario Party 4 and Luigi's Mansion, and they are all been uploaded on my channel to a predetermined time. So like I've all like put them on YouTube. They'll private it until like the day that each episode goes off. So yeah, productivity is not my forte sometimes, but apparently I could just like edit everything and just put them on my YouTube channel. I'm really happy that YouTube has that function that you could just put a video on, schedule a time where it's gonna be, and just forget it. Because before I had to wake up early to grab like before I had to like wake up early to remind myself to upload videos during the Mario Party 9 days and Kirby's Epic Yarn. But now since I have the option to schedule them, I can just make them, and on a weekend I'll just upload all like the week's videos on that day and just have them just sitting there. If you want to know what has been out as of this time, part 9 of Luigi's Mansion was out yesterday, and today is the first episode of Koopa's Seaside Soiree. And that part 9 of Luigi's Mansion is the Blue Losses fight, and I don't know, man, I just love that Blue Losses fight way too much because I literally just showed them 2 different ways you can fight Blue Losses. I showed like the people 2 different ways to fight Blue Losses, either normally or the speedrunning tactic. Though it was done very shittily, it's still good. But as also you saw, we did a secret one for Space Junk. Instead of doing Tarantox's Tangled Web, that is a tongue twister, we did Yoshi's Unexpected Appearance. Basically, some galaxies have a Hungry Luma that is optional. Feed them and you'll get just an optional star. I think the first time you get introduced to a Hungry Luma was Good at Galaxy, and the one in Good at Galaxy is required. So yeah, it's required to do it, so you cannot skip it. But the ones after Good at Galaxy are all optional. You don't have to do all of them. But as you know me, we are going to be completing every single star in this game, which is fun, because I do love like the stars in the game, but pretty shit because if anyone has known this game, if anyone who has grew up with this game knows about the late game. So I know for me, I'm gonna have fun editing it because I have a really dumb idea I have in my head that I'm probably gonna ruin it for everyone. Or not, you're probably gonna laugh your ass off as much as I did. But with that out of the way, let's just keep going on. Another thing about these Hungry Lumas is that once you beat them, you don't have to feed them again. They'll stay as the launch star for that, and you can choose to end the galaxy again very early. But let's just jump back in here, follow the wooden path to go to the follow the wooden path to go to launch star, break through, and we can get more sheet. So after going through that, we land right at the entrance of spiders. Call it a citadel of spiders. I want to go back to my Pikmin 2 file. I've actually been playing a bit of Pikmin 2 as well, but I'm in the mood to reset because one of the things I'm in, I don't think I'm supposed to be in the ender, but it is one of the easier ones. But I just keep losing a shitload of Pikmin to armored cannon larva and bull bears. So as you can see, that toad is stuck. You can help him out by just shooting him towards that. Ooh, thanks. So yeah, he was stuck on that, and the whole premise of this, what the fuck? I don't know why this looks like an Xbox to me. Anyway, whole point of these things is that you hold A, drag across, and basically you'll go in the opposite direction. It is, I wouldn't say finicky, but it's an acquired taste because sometimes it is really, really hard. Yeah, you can like, if anything, you can aim for a coin and then do the opposite of it to launch bad. If you launch pretty badly, so if you don't launch in the direction you want, you'll fly off into space, which is kind of funny, but also kind of bullshit. Another thing you could have done is you could have just shot the toad at the opposite direction. So let's just help out the toad. Eek, Mario, what is this thing? It is a giant ass spider. I don't believe we're in Aussie. I think I know a couple Aussie friends, so whole point of Terratox is that oh god, hit him and he'll just like start covering. Get the boils on him to like mitigate it. You could just hit every single boil he has, or just hit the one in the back. Once you hit the one in the back, you can just hit the boils he has under his gut, which are the actual ones you need to defeat. Since instead of green, they're red, meaning they're special. Defeat the first one and his first phase is down. He'll regrow them, and every single other boil he has, including his mouth, is gonna spew poison. So, hit the back one again, and he will flip over. Also, if you take your sweet ass time, he will like flip over because he doesn't stay down forever. In the first phase, it's not that bad, but in the second phase, he starts speeding up his recoil to get back in the fight. Also, there's some coins trapped. You could just move the pointer on them to grab it. What do you say, Toad? Nothing? Okay. So, aim towards the star, and we get it. Excuse me, my nose is pretty stuffed, and I think I have like, not strep throat, but I have like a pretty clogged up throat. But do it be damned, I want to record. So, we are done with Space Junk Galaxy, and we have every single galaxy here in the fountain. And a Hungry Luma has appeared. So same as before. Let's just keep on trucking along. So yeah. Next galaxy up is a one galaxy, so it will stay in this episode. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, we are going to Rolling Green Galaxy. Excuse me. So, Rolling Green Galaxy, rolling in the clouds. I will say this galaxy and all its subsequent ones after, because yes, this thing does come back, it is a Mario game. It's a lot easier on the Switch version than the Wii. Hey now, if you think about just running that ball away, you better listen to old Billboard here. First, jump to get on the ball. Now you're on it. Now hold the Wii remote straight up. Right, now that's it. Now that's what we call basic position. From that basic position, tilt the Wii remote to move the ball in that direction and press A to jump. If anything gets in your way, smush it. Anyway, you'll learn more by doing so. Good luck. So yeah. Hold the remote straight up and tilt it in any direction to move it. Think of it as a joystick in a way. And it is just as awkward as it does look. Most people who have played this game don't like this this mechanic. You could just fuck off. You could also just jump in the hole, but most times, anytime you run into an enemy, it makes it worse. So most of the times, just avoid enemies. If you jump on them, that's fine, but if you run into them, you'll roll over them and makes it harder for you to understand. But with Rolling Green Galaxy done, yes, this is a very simple galaxy, but it still sucks. I think we can do one more star. But yeah, here's the only reason why it's pretty bad on the Wii version is that the gyroscope on the Wii remote, combined with not trying to damage your nunchuck, is a bad thing. But in the Switch version, you have two Joy-Cons, and you can separate both of them, and the Joy-Con's actually pretty good at recognizing your joystick movements. But that's neither here nor there. Let's just continue on with the Galaxy. So, with Rolling Green's done, let's start up the new one and see what we can do. Let's start off with Battle Rock. Battle Rock Galaxy, Battle Rock Mirage. And this is actually going to be a perfect amount for the remaining of the episode. So, Battle Rock Galaxy. I thought this had a different song, but I'm thinking of two. Speaking of Galaxy 2, most people like Galaxy 2. I don't mind Galaxy 2. Actually, I do prefer it a bit more than 1, but I just feel like Galaxy 2 is just like DLC. Even though I think Galaxy 2 came out in... Actually, Galaxy 2 is about to be 15 years old as well. But, like, this came out at the time DLC was still not being frowned upon, but not as discussed? Not as implemented, that's the better word. So, like, Galaxy 2 was, like, made at the time where DLC was not as implemented as it was, because this was, like, around the Wii era, but also the PS3 and the Xbox 360 were both out at the time, so DLC was a thing at that time, but it wasn't, like, mainstay. But yeah, so it makes more sense to just make it like a new a new basically game instead of just like calling it DLC. But like, I think in modern times, so like now in 2020, 2021, 2022, I feel like a game like Galaxy 2 would just be DLC for the original Galaxy, and they would just sell it. You know what? I can actually see them. I can see Nintendo selling Galaxy 2 as DLC for a full price game. I don't know. It's probably because I've been a Nintendo fan for God knows how long, and I've seen the shit that they have pulled, and it just makes it seem plausible that they would sell like Galaxy 2 as DLC for full price. Also, watch out for the cannonballs. You can shoot the cannonballs with the starbit, and then they will pop out a coin. So, like, if you're missing HP, just shoot a cannonball and you'll be fine. So, at the end of that tirade of the elevator ride, no, it's not the elevator. Shut up. We get 2 bullet bills. Also, here's what I mean about like sometimes the movement in the game. I wouldn't say it's not as smooth as you want it to, but it's not as fluid as you want it to be, because when you're on a slope, it just makes it very hard to control Mario, because you land on the edge of the curve and your movement is not going to be hindered, but it's just not going to be as you want it to be. So like, you'll move in the opposite direction. You'll roll around basically. All right, grab this bullet bill. Okay, so don't do that. So Yeah, I think like back in the Discord before we finish off this, guys. I know in the Discord call, I was me and some other people were talking about like Galaxy 2 because in the 35th anniversary, so like the Mario 3D All Stars, Galaxy 2 wasn't included as a part of the collection. It was only 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. I don't mind it. As I said, if anything, it gives me another reason to play Sunshine, because Sunshine has not been re-released, and I don't think people would grab their old GameCubes and play the game again. I know for Galaxy, because they have re-released Galaxy on Wii U, which is what I'm currently playing this on, and it's much more fun. But I think, if anything, I think Nintendo would. I'm giving them too much like flag, but I feel like they would do this, that they would release Galaxy 2 as a DLC for the 3D All-Stars, and for anyone who has not got the 3D All-Stars is going to be very pissed. But with that tirade out of the way, we have done everything we can within Mario, within 3 Galaxies. We have beaten Space Junk, we have beaten Rolling Greens, and we've actually started off Battle Rock Galaxy. Tune with us again tomorrow, where we get to finish off the remaining of Battle Rock and a new galaxy. Hopefully, the whole fountain would be done by then. So, let's just launch into Battle Rock, and we'll see you next time.